All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're mastering the absolute basics of money by exploring Chapter 12, How Much Can We Spend? Whether you're checking your own piggy bank or just trying to wrap your head around how buying things actually works, we're going to break the whole thing down. But before we start counting our cash, we have to ask ourselves the core question that literally kicks off any shopping trip. How much can we spend today? I mean, it's a question we all face, right? Whether it's grabbing a snack or saving for a brand new toy, you gotta know what you have before you can spend it. To help us figure this all out, meet our guides for today, Ria and Sahil. They are doing exactly what we need to do, sitting down and taking stock. They're busy sorting through all their saved up coins and notes so they can figure out exactly what they can afford. Section 1. Meet the currency, coins and notes. So let's look at the actual tools we use for shopping. Ria is counting the solid metal coins in values of 1, 2, 5, and 10 rupees. Meanwhile, Sahil is tallying up the paper notes in 10, 20, 50, and 100 rupees. Getting to know these different physical forms is step number 1. Now, what's really fascinating here is how two completely different objects can hold the exact same purchasing power. Think about it. You've got a heavy metal coin on one hand and a light paper note on the other. Yet, they both carry a value of exactly 10 rupees. Whether you hand a shopkeeper that coin or that note, it's the exact same amount. Pretty cool, right? And you know, money isn't just about math, it's honestly a piece of culture and history. If you look closely at these coins, there are real-world details stamped right into the metal, like this 2 rupee coin beautifully displays the 75th year of independence and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav text. It literally turns a piece of everyday currency into a tiny piece of history you can carry right in your pocket. The paper notes are exactly the same way. They have these incredibly specific features designed to be instantly recognizable. On the 50 rupee note, you can clearly spot the iconic portrait of Mahatma Gandhi. These visuals make it super easy for anyone, kids, adults, shopkeepers, to quickly verify the note's authenticity and its value. Section 2. Let's go shopping. Using our money. All right, now that we know how to identify our Indian currency, it's time for the fun part. Let's go shopping. Ria and Sahil are visiting a local toy seller, and there are some seriously exciting options up for grabs. The prices are clearly marked on the seller's bag. We've got a toy bus for 14 rupees, a soft stuffed elephant for 15 rupees, and a really bright, colorful ball for 20 rupees. Which brings us to a practical, real-world problem. Let's test our math skills right now. If Sahil decides he absolutely has to have that ball for 20 rupees, how many different ways can they combine their money to pay the vendor the exact amount? This is where the flexibility of money really shines. The source material lays out 2 totally distinct ways to solve this 20 rupee puzzle. First option, Ria can dig into her coin pile and use 4 5 rupee coins. Because, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Second option, Sahil can take the simpler route with his paper currency and just hand over 2 10 rupee notes. 10 plus 10 also equals 20. Both methods are 100% correct, and more importantly, both get them the ball. Let's step it up and try slightly more complex everyday math directly from the chapter. Imagine Ria wants a toy car that costs 14 rupees. But when she looks in her hand, she realizes she only has a single 10 rupee note. So, what is she missing? By using some very simple subtraction, 14 minus 10, we see clearly that she needs exactly 4 more rupees to make her purchase. She could dig around for 2 2-rupee coins or maybe 4 1-rupee coins. Identifying that gap between what things cost and what we actually have, that is a fundamental life skill right there. Okay, ready for a bigger challenge? What happens when we pool our resources? If Ria and Sahil combine their cash and find they have a total budget of exactly 30 rupees, what combinations of toys from that vendor can they actually afford to take home? Let's break down their options. They actually have some fantastic choices here. They could buy 2 of those stuffed elephants, since 15 plus 15 equals exactly 30 rupees, or they could grab the 20 rupee ball, which means they'd get 10 rupees in change to keep in their pockets. Or, my personal favorite, they could mix and match, grabbing the 14 rupee bus and the 15 rupee elephant. That spends 29 total, leaving them with exactly 1 rupee to spare. It's all about making choices with the budget you've got. Section 3. Beyond spending. The habit of saving. Now, buying toys is undeniably fun, and doing the math for exact change is a great mental workout. But what about what's left over? The text encourages applying these money lessons through actual project work. You could make your own paper slip currency and play a shopping game in the classroom. But the absolute best suggestion, building a gullak, a piggy bank, at home so you can start stashing away that spare money. And the reason building that gullak is so incredibly important is perfectly summarized by a quote right from the source. Saving money is a good habit. Knowing how to spend is really only half the equation. Knowing how to hold on to your currency for the future, that is what truly gives you financial power. So let me leave you with this final thought for today's explainer. If you went out and started putting your spare coins and notes into your own gullak right now, what dream item would you save up for? Think about that for a second. I hope this deep dive into currency has sparked some great ideas for your own financial journey. Keep learning, keep counting, and definitely keep saving.